So we're in a very historic area for Montana, and supposedly some of the first settlers in Montana lived near here. I got this crazy silver signal, and I found a flat nail, and then I dug down, and I have no idea what I got so far, but that looks like silver on something, and I have no idea. Those look like aliens or like Mayans, or I don't know. Let me clean this thing up. Dang, Dinwiddie's got something over here too. What do you got?
I have no idea.
Well, that looks like a bracelet.
Yeah, it's like maybe it broke.
Yeah, a broken bracelet.
I think I caught it a little bit when I was digging it.
It's been hard digging though, huh?
Yeah, that ground is
A lot of trash here.
A lot of trash, very hard.
Well, I don't know what this thing is, but it is freaking gorgeous. I hope somebody knows. Guess it'll give me something to research. I mean, that is definitely silver inlaid into brass. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But what is it? Okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but boy, that sounds like silver to me. Let's live dig this sucker. So this yard is, like I say, close to something super historic. Oh yeah, that still sounds good. What are you guys betting? You think it's gonna be silver? I feel like it's gonna be silver. Ooh, it's out. Well, it's definitely a coin. Oh, it's a weedy though. All right. Well, I'll see if I can get you a date. All right, so this isn't what we're hoping for, obviously. We think this place goes all the way back to like 1860s, maybe even 1840s, which for Montana is so early. So this ain't it, but who knows what that last thing was, man. That thing could be super old. Well, that's a new one. Look at the fancy coming up off the top of that salt and pepper shaker or whatever it is. So Dinwiddie and I, we only have a couple hours, and the cattle really knocked this place down. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna cruise out across some of the area we've done really well before and hope I just bump something. Here's my first target, and it's a V-nickel. Let me see if I can get a year on this sucker. Yeah, it turns out to be a 1907, and if I remember right, I've got so many coins of this place. I actually got a couple Barber dimes and a Barber $50 in the same day, and I think a V-nickel. But I think a lot of the coins out of here seem to be 1907. Here's another one. That's in beautiful shape. Well, this is one spot, I guess, it's never dug out. Still getting a few things. It's a little slow, but pocket knife. Now Dinwiddie, he went to a totally different section, so we'll have to check in with him later. I think I'm beating him though. I doubt he's got a V-nickel. We'll see. Who knows? Man, I wish I would have live dug that. I mean, it's nothing special, but it's interesting. I was getting a high tone only going one direction. I couldn't get it when I swung back, and I thought, oh, let's dig it like I always do. And the second I flipped the dirt, then it just sounded amazing. Brass buckle. Well, that thing's weird. I don't know what that is. What do you guys think it is? It's green, so it's probably copper. Well, I can't say for sure, but my best guess is that's a really old fly fishing reel. I think that's what that is. I'll have to tumble that and see if I can get it all prettied up. There's another little D buckle. Awesome. This is going better than I'd hoped. Well, that's kind of cool. I think this broken axe, they then turned into a wedge. Life after death, I guess. That's cool. Well, I'm headed towards the car. Look at that. Snagged me a rip-proof suspender button. Let's see what Dinwiddie got.
It's underneath the lid here, that crap. I got this.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. The same on both sides. Looks old.
Gross.
Gross is. Yeah.
That's it.
That was the only good thing. Lid. A little bit of junk. Lots of junk here.
I got a V-nickel.
Oh, did you now? You stink. I just want to see that reaction.
So, we're back to the spot where I found a Real here in Montana, which is crazy. Because the Real was like 100 years older than the statehood of Montana. So we're going to see if we can find something. This is my first good dig. Looks like some sort of old lighter. Not sure how old. Let's see what we can find. Well, we never found the actual home site at this place. And I'm kind of on the mountainside. I just found this little divot. And there's a spoon. And this is just full of trash. So, yeah, this is either their cellar or something, but I think I found it. Oh. Well, Dinwiddie's downhill from me, and he thinks he found the foundation. He says he saw a brick. So I'll probably go encroach on him. Look at this melted jar, though. That's kind of pretty. Wonder if it's got something in it. It was ringing. Huh. Well, under the jar was this big old spoon. So maybe the jar wasn't ringing. So I just found a little 2-hole button. That's a good sign. Man, that's screaming just like a silver coin. But I don't know if you can tell, but down in here, there's a big hole. But this place is a little bit of a mystery. It's kind of spread out. There's definitely some cellar hole. I think I might have found what looked like an outhouse hole. Yeah, we'll get on it. This is cool. New one. Never found this before. It was like a junkyard somehow. Look at that, he found a ring.
It's cheap, but it's a ring.
Yeah, but I bet that was worth something to those guys.
Yeah.
I think it's even got a little stone.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's copper.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be.
Was it a high tone?
No, it was like a mid-tone.
Oh, well, we're probably not copper then.
Yeah.
Still, good
I
find.
don't know. I like it. I take it.
Dang, this place is just like a huge junkyard, but it looks like I winkled out a little Indian. Where is he? Oh man, this thing's in beautiful condition. 1906. Awesome.
He's got to try to outdo me every time. This guy found a ring. Let me find a coin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that was really
That's
pretty.
awesome.
Really pretty.
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
That's cool.
Well, I just got my first piece of hardware, and it looks like a nice one. Let me clean it up. It's got a little fancy on there. Yeah, that's a pretty one. It's a little banged up, but I do not have that style. I'm getting a pretty good suspender clip collection. This is awesome. Love it when I find a new one. I got so excited that I bailed out of here this spot early. Dinwiddie came back and
Bailed out too quick.
got a general service out of there.
Got the shank, back marks.
That's
Pretty good shape.
It's a big one.
Oh, the big coats, yeah.
Dang.
Sweet.
That is an old buckle of some kind.
I don't know if it's a sash buckle or like a hair deal or what.
That's cool though.
Yeah. Pretty.
Dang. Well, I'm not too far from where Dinwiddie just found his buckle, and I just got me a little D. So I got part of a pocket watch here. But look at that. It's got some of the numbers, some of the Roman numerals on it still. You don't usually get them like that. Look at that brooch or whatever it is. That thing's a beaut. So we're at a spot we've been before, and we were looking at some aerials, and there were like some buildings up above, and we don't know what kind of buildings they were, like above the main home with the cellar. And the cellar is beautiful. It's got like massive rock walls and everything. It had definitely been hit before. I'm wondering if anybody's hit up here in this top area though. I mean, this find right here would say no. Man, that's beautiful. Well, that probably won't come up on camera very well, but I think it says tourist camp stove, manufactured by Albert Lee Foundry or something. Patents pending. Alberta. Neat. Well, neat. There's a sheep tag or something. I have never seen this style before. Huh. Maybe that's a older one than I'm used to digging. 88. So it's mostly iron and stuff. Like we dug a bunch of hinges and things. This is pretty cool though. This is a ever ready flashlight back. That's got to be way old. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a great big belt buckle or something? Look at that thing. It's got a big dog's head on there. Hound dog. That's awesome.